On today's show, I'm going to make baked honey garlic chicken breast. Sounds really delicious. All the ingredients smell so good right now. We're also going to have rice with it that I'm going to cook in a butter sauce, and also some mixed vegetables. So stick around, let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Let's start out with what takes the longest. That would be our rice. So I have the rice pot here, and you want to always spray your rice pot with some Pam. A couple of times I haven't done that and I was real sorry. So for this I have 1 cup of water. I have some butter, which is going to be about 1/4 stick. And for rice, it is a equal amount. So it's 1 cup of rice. There we go. Fantastic. Then we put the lid on it, and all we have to do is hit the start button. It has an easy button on it. You just hit the button and leave it go, and it will do its own magic thing. Let's go through some of the ingredients. We're going to use a Argo cornstarch, and I've pre-measured all the stuff out to make this go faster, so you don't have to remember that it was a tablespoon of that. If you click down on the bottom there where it says subscribe, you'll also see the more button, and that's where I have all the recipes. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the thumbs up button if you like chicken. Let us know if you like chicken. So that was the rice vinegar, and then I have some soy sauce measured out. For garlic, you could use these cloves and do it that way, or you could just use one of these garlics where they're roasted, and the roasted garlic is even better than the fresh garlic. For the honey, I didn't pre-measure it out because it just sticks to whatever container. You'll want to use some type of chicken broth or cream of chicken. And then I have some breadcrumbs that I'm going to sprinkle on it, as well as some salt and pepper. So one of the first things I need to do is I need to brown up my chicken. So I'll get my burner going, and I'll get things organized here so that we can start. Let's go this way. Now some of these chickens, if they're too large, you need to cut them in half. These don't look like they're too large, so I think I'm okay on that. So here is my butter. So I'll put my butter in the pan and move it around so it starts to melt in the pan, just like this. Then, while that's melting, I want to put some avocado oil in. This will increase the temperature for it to burn. I don't have a measurement on that, I just pour some in. I don't know that you need a measurement on it. But I would say don't use 5 gallons. That would be my words of advice. Okay, I'm going to turn this down to medium. I always hit it to high to start it, but I don't cook on high. See how many we have left in the bag here. I thought that's what we had was 4. So 2 for me and 2 for Barb. And then we'll seal this up. No more than 2 minutes per side. You're not trying to cook these. You're only going to brown them up, sear them up. It's amazing how fast those cook. Here's my mix. I have some vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, and I'm just going to take a little spoonful and just put in the pan there. But really, it's all going to go in here. My chicken broth, my flour, and I'll stir it up. I'm going to turn this fire off because I'm not cooking these, I'm only browning them up. Okay, mix up my mix here. I have the oven preheating. Here is my honey. I guess if you put it over by the stove, it warms it up, makes it soft. The bottle is a little bit warm, which I think is a good thing with honey. Those are getting quiet, which means the temperature is lowering. Okay, the honey's in there. Now I need to spray this baking dish. And I'm going to put this on top. I have a little bit left in the can. I'm just going to go ahead and put that down in the bottom and maybe a little bit more. Not that I want a lot of honey on the bottom, but I just want to get a little bit of liquid down here underneath these. And just try to really fast, just move the fork around a little bit. Just like that. Then I can take these, put them in here. They look real good. Just like that. Then I want some salt and pepper and sauce. So here we go. Put that right across. Just like that. And my salt and pepper. This is such an easy recipe. There was nothing even really to cut. So there's my salt and pepper. They look delicious, don't they? Now I have my breadcrumbs and a little bit left in this pan. So I'll just put this little bit of remaining oil and garlic in there. And then I don't really have a measurement for these. This is not really a dip type recipe. All you want to do is to put the breading on it and then turn them over. Just like that. And then I'll do some more. And I'm using the fine breadcrumbs. These are the Italian ones. The pancos are a little bit thicker. Oven is preheating to 425. You'll notice we've done everything. This was so easy. Here's our mixed vegetables. We'll put these in a pan in their own water, and we'll heat them up on the burner. I'll put some butter in there with them, and I'll start them in a little bit. So when you put these in the oven, you know, chicken takes anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the size of the chicken and your oven and all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, you have to have a digital read thermometer. You have to know when these things are 160 degrees. We have to make sure that whether they're in the oven still or you bring them out and they're rising when you're done, that they get to 165. But don't cook them to 165 or 190. You might as well just throw them away if you do that. So you want to get them to 160 and then watch them as they cruise, and they'll be nice and juicy for you. Set my timer to 10 minutes and then I'll check them, see where we are. I have the fire going underneath the mixed vegetables with some butter in there. The rice is all done. The chicken is all done. I checked it with the thermometer. It's already up to temperature. I saw it at 150, and I knew that as soon as you see that, you're almost to 160 and to 165. So we'll let that start to finish simmering. And let's get the chicken out. To be hot. Here is our rice. We'll give this just a little bit of a mix here. Just want to bring it up to a boil and then turn it off. Mix up the rice. This is done. Let's turn this off. You know, chicken, you have to let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and 5 minutes is better once it's cooked. Do not cut it for 5 minutes. There is your mixed vegetables. And for rice, I have a spoon. Go, a nice bed of rice. Make a pocket, just like that. And let's grab out a nice big chicken breast. I always give the best one to Barb. And just like that, we have things all set. Well, that is the show for the day. Thanks for watching. And if you'd like to see more shows, here's 2 more just like it.